Marry, Kill is gonna be Elon Musk.
Okay.
You got Joe Biden.
Okay.
And you got Tony Robbins.
Okay. Easy. I am obsessed with Elon Musk. He is my celebrity crush. He would definitely be my Mary.
Okay, yeah.
100%.
No.
And
he's kind of cute.
I think he's so attractive. I just love his brain. The things he comes up with, like, amazing.
Because she is also a mastermind. Like I said, best real estate agent in Calgary, bitch.
Aww, and you're literally the most famous person in Calgary. You
You
are, though. Like, going out with Lexi, you'll have strangers approaching you, companies approaching you, like, the full nines. Everyone knows who Lexi Winters is.
Oh my god, I love you. No, that's really sweet of you. I love you. Thank you, baby.
And Tony Robbins.
Okay.
Just because, yeah, and kill Joe Biden.
We're not getting political. We're not going to say any reasons, but like, hey, yo, Byron, why don't you take me out to dinner? It's a TikTok reference if you don't know. You got a fucking life.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Who would your fuck, Maria, kill? Actually, can I give you a different one?
Yeah, give me a different one. Because I was going to say
Okay.
mine are going to be the exact same. Because like Joe Biden, Tony Robbins, I don't even know who that is. She told me to search him up and I was like, baby, I don't know who that is. Apparently he's a finance guy. We love that.
Okay. I'll make yours like more because those are like financial people, I think. Like yours will be more like influencer people.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Bryce Hall.
Okay, yeah.
Harry
Jowsey?
Jowsey.
Okay, wait, say it again. Do it one more time.
Bryce Hall, Harry Jowsey. And okay.
What is this? Is this you thinking?
Yeah.
So think your fingers.
Just concentrated on this. I'm trying to think someone in their realm. A Machine Gun Kelly.
Ooh. Okay, Machine Gun Kelly gives my ex vibes. Like that's
That's why I said that one.
Tall, skinny dudes always get the best.
With the tats.
Oh my god, tats. Oh, if you have brown hair, blue eyes, and you got tattoos, hit me up. The conversation down below, and you know my Instagram DMs. Like, give me a call, baby. Anyways, okay. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna say, Harry Jowsey, I'm gonna kill him because he is not very nice to women. I just don't like him.
I don't either.
Harry Jowsey can suck my dick. I'm gonna say fuck Bryce Hall because I feel like he has like some good game.
I think he has like experience.
Right? I feel like he could give me a good time. And I like that. And then I would say marry Machine Gun Kelly because he's very like, he has those like feminine like vibes to him where I feel like he wouldn't be like controlling and like obsessed with my life. He'd like let me be who I want to be and just like be supportive.
Anyone
you know what I mean?
that can get Megan Fox, they're fucking like top tier. You know? Like in every single aspect of their life.
So I'm like, Machine Gun Kelly, hit me up, baby.
Okay. What is a funny story that you have? Embarrassing story.
An embarrassing story I have? Okay, so my most embarrassing story. Oh my god, this like haunts me to this fucking day.
Embarrassing one too.
I have so many. I recently, now that I'm like confident and I love myself in like every aspect of my own being, now anything isn't embarrassing. Because once you just decide that things aren't embarrassing for you, they're just not embarrassing. It's
I don't know. I've had some things that have happened that would be embarrassing no matter what.
I feel that. And that's one of these. But I'm just like, now if anything embarrassing happens, I'm like, that's not embarrassing. Like, whatever, just get a life and move on. I'm just like, not scary. Anyways, at this point in my life, I went on this first date with this fucking sexy ass. Like, oh my god, he was like 6'3", blue eyes, fucking brown hair. He was he was a businessman. He was fucking beautiful. Like, he went to the gym all the time. I was like, damn, daddy, you are fucking it. And oh my god, dangerous, yeah. Like, anyways, so we're like sitting in this restaurant, and I always have gum in my mouth. Like, I'm always chewing gum. Probably why I have TMJ, but we're not talking about that. We'll talk about that another day. I had gum in my mouth. And I had spit it out because we're obviously at the restaurant. We're going to eat. We're going to drink. I don't want to fucking chew gum in my mouth. So I took it out of my mouth. Thought I put it in a napkin. No, I didn't put it in a napkin. Because literally... Also, I don't do this anymore, but little 18-year-old Lexi was like, oh my God, like, I'll go to your house after our date. Like, you have wine? Sure. He was like, oh, you can go, like, have a drink of wine at my house, which is code for let's fuck. So, anyways. So, we go to his house, and I sit down on the couch, and then I stand up, and I like, feel my butt. Guess where that wad of gum fucking went, bitch? I sat on it in my expensive ass fucking jeans. Now I sit on this man's couch. We got gum on my ass, gum on the fucking couch, and now I'm sitting there and I feel so bad. Like, I was dying. I was like, I just ruined your couch. I ruined my fucking jeans. He let me take my jeans off and put them in his freezer. Because apparently that's what, like, takes the gum off your pants. Oh, my God. I felt so fucking bad. Luckily, he still liked me. So, moral of the story is be your authentic self because men are attracted to that shit. But still, like, my insides were just, like, crippling. Like, I was just dead. So, yeah, that's my most embarrassing story.
I've never heard that before.
No? Oh, my God. It was fucking... It was so bad. What is your most embarrassing story? It was terrible.
I have so many too.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
One of them is I wore a like really cute skirt to school one time. It was flowy. It was just a moment. And I lived in the country, and there was this coffee shop across of my school. And my mom, I would just wait for her to drive me home because I lived half an hour out of town.
Oh yeah,
so
you do live
old. I would walk to the coffee shop every day after school. And this one day when I was wearing a skirt, I was walking after school to this coffee shop, and I kept on getting honked at. And I was like, damn, like I must be looking like really good today. Like people are honking, like hi guys. And
That's
then
amazing.
this construction worker pulls up to me. He rolls down his window and he's like, your skirt is caught in your backpack. Your whole ass is out. And I was wearing a thong.
No!
My whole ass was out. And Olds is a small town.
Abby, oh my God.
Thankfully, so I went
well,
to
you
like,
have a good ass though. So thanks. I mean, they get a free show, but like,
I went to science class the next day and was like telling one of my friends about it, like my guy friends, and he was like, yeah, we saw it. Thankfully, like, no one else approached me about it. I told this guy about it and he said he saw it, but no one, like, everyone, like, I guess pretended like they didn't know about it to me, but
oh, that's really sweet. That's good.
Right when school got out, so everyone was leaving, so like a bunch of people probably saw it. Oh, so embarrassing.
Okay, but that makes me proud of the high schoolers that they were that mature to like not talk about it. You know what I mean?
At least not to my face, yeah.
Okay, well they're probably like, oh fuck.
No,
okay,
but even then,
yeah.
like, it's way better. Like, you know, like, I don't think I got, like, that upset about it because no one was making looks at me in, like, the hallways or anything like that.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, one other really quick one. I told my mom this last night on the phone.
Oh my God, I love it. What is it?
And so
I didn't know the one about the skirt. That's the first time I heard that. No, you never told me that.
So I used to wear hair extensions. And I flew to Ontario to visit some of my old friends because I grew up there until grade 5. Mm-hmm. And I had like these 5 guy friends that were like my elementary / beginning of high school friends, and they were like the cool guys. And they continued to be the cool guys, and they all actually went to the same college and got like one of their dads bought them a house in that town so they could all live together. And so I went to that house to stay with them. And they always had like a beer pong table set up. It was literally like a frat house. And I was playing beer pong with them. And I don't know how this happened. I like went to pull back and I pulled out a whole thing of my extension. Weave piece in front of these like throwing guys. The weaves. I was the only girl there. Like it was just 5 guys and then me and my weave. I like ran to the bathroom, so embarrassed. I didn't even say anything. Clipped it back in, and I ran out, and I was like, "Yeah, I wear hair extensions." And yeah, they were just all like, "What the fuck?" kind of. But it was really embarrassing too.
Guys are so weird about hair extensions.
I know.
I'm like, where have you? We live in 2021, babe. Like, where have you been? Everyone and their mother wears them.
It was really, but like, as a guy, you're just not like, used to those things. So like, to see a girl like looking normal at one point, just like a fucking like ferret worth of hair.
Oh my god! Just like this tail like jiggling around. You're like, hey.
Yeah.
What's up?
That was really embarrassing.
Dude, Okay.
Okay, so next question. Biggest piece of advice you would give your younger self?
Aww. So I always like post even like Instagram stories to this day, and I'm like, little Lexi would be fucking screaming and jumping up and down of joy of like the shit that I've accomplished to this day. And I don't ever want to be one of those girls that's like flexing shit. And like today I already had to deal with like somebody being annoying as fuck. But I'm like, I'm allowed to be proud of my accomplishments. And I feel like everybody should be allowed to be proud of them.
Yeah.
There's a difference between being braggy and like egotistical and just being proud of yourself. Like that's the difference in my opinion. I think you should be proud of yourself because fuck, that's the thing that keeps you going. Like what?
Yeah, you're the only person you'll be with till the day you die.
Exactly. And so like you might as well be proud of yourself and be able to like look back at shit that you've accomplished and be like, damn, you a baddie. So the biggest piece of advice that I could have given myself when I was younger is just like, don't give a fuck. And so I think it's just important to like follow your fucking dreams and don't listen to anybody. And I know this is like everybody and their mother says the same shit, but it's like, if I could tell my little self anything, is just be like, Lexi, like keep doing what you're doing because you are going to achieve good things and you're going to inspire other people. And I feel like that's another thing that people will like shut down about themselves. They'll just be like, oh, like, I'm never gonna make it. Like, no, follow your dreams, because I'm literally living them right now. I came from a little shitty fucking town in Trail, BC. I love the town. Just the people suck the life out of you. And I'm proud of myself for where I am now. And I'm proud that, like, little Lexi is, like, cheering in her seat. She's like, woo! Yeah. So I think that's my biggest piece of what? Okay. That's my biggest piece of advice is just be yourself. Follow your dreams, and don't let anybody fucking tell you no. Like, Kylie Jenner has said this, and everybody's gonna be like, oh, yeah, just call him Kylie Jenner. But, like, even Kylie Jenner's, like, mom and everybody, like, anybody that's successful, you just don't get told no. When you get told no, that should give you more fire. And so, that's my, like, biggest piece of advice. If somebody tells you no, be like, baby, watch me do it, though.
And I think that's really awesome that you project that onto your audience, too. Like, about being positive and confident in yourself. You really preach that to everyone that follows you, which is awesome.
That means a lot to me.
Like, more so than a lot of other influencers.
Well, because I feel like a lot of other influencers just, like, love to hide the secrets on, like, how they got to where they are. And I personally believe in, like, I've said this a million times, even on my own channel already, but, like, there's 7 billion people in this world. There's more than enough fucking room for everyone to have a niche and to have, like, what they want. And it bothers me when people like take that away from themselves because they feel like they're not good enough. Like, no, it's not a fucking good excuse. Like, be confident in yourself, have something that you want to do, and fucking do it. Like, that's it.
Yeah, that's really good.
Thank you. What's your biggest piece of advice you'd give to your little self?
Mine's kind of in the same realm in the sense that
Anyways, sorry, I always cut you off.
In high school, I think I really focused on, well, everyone does, wanting to fit in and be a certain type and like have a certain presence to all different types of people, in the sense that wanted to be like funny to everyone and like confident to everyone and pretty to everyone and whatever, like all those like main things. But the biggest thing that like I learned after high school that I wish I would have known is every single person you meet in the world is gonna have a different perspective on you and different encounters with you, and nobody in the world is gonna think the exact same thing about you as another person. So that reputation and that what you're trying to build, it's not possible, because every single person is gonna think something different of you. Like,
for sure.
Yeah. So
I think that's really good advice. I think that's really good advice because like it exactly like what you said, like it ties into the like just be true to yourself, because at the end of the day, like everybody grew up a different way. Everybody grew up with different morals. Everybody grew up with different expectations and like views of their own life. And we're humans. All of us project our wants onto other people. And so let's say somebody's really religious, or let's say somebody like doesn't give a shit about religion at all. Like if you are somebody that doesn't fit into their mold, they're going to have a different view of you. But that doesn't affect who you are. So I think that's really awesome, because it's like, I'm fucking me, bitch. If you don't like it, hit the hay. Like, see you later, alligator. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
I love that. And I think that's why we're able to be at the spot we are at such a young age. Like, we're 21. She's not 21 yet, but she will be soon. Okay, so I'm technically a year older than this bitch.
You're
Don't even
months.
see? Every fucking time. She's like, you're 3 months older than me. No, but it is true. It literally is true. And this is why I love it, because I'm literally not a year older than you. I was born in 2000. She's born in 2001, but she's February and I'm November. So we're pretty much the same age group.
Yeah.
I'm just a little.
3 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Your first time. We have 2 more questions.
Yeah, 2 more.
First time getting blackout.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to say my first time getting drunk because it's really short, and then I'll say my first time getting blackout. High school for Lex was an interesting fucking time. Anyways, so my first time getting blackout or drunk was when I think I was 13, and I went to a Miley Cyrus concert. Miley Cyrus, if you're out there, if you're watching this, I would die. I would fucking die. I'm going to manifest that she's watching this. Miley, hi, babe.
How y'all doing? Can you imagine? Oh my God.
It will be. One day she will know who I fucking am, and I am manifesting that shit right here. Anyways, she's like my dream collab. Like, I just want to talk to her. Oh my God.
I would be so here for that. Oh my God.
You'd be there right there with me, though. You'd be right there with me, though. I'd be like, hi, this is my best friend, Abby.
With popcorn.
No. You'd be sitting there, too. You'd be asking any fucking question you want. Anyways. Fuck, okay. So, when I was 13 years old, my parents took me to Vancouver to go to the Miley Cyrus concert, and Taylor, I know she watches my YouTube videos, at least I hope she does. Taylor was with me. She was my best friend when I was growing up in high school, and we're so close to this day. It was our first time getting drunk. We had 2 Smirnoff Ices. I broke an eyeshadow thing. I dropped it on the ground, splattered. Me and her flipped a table. We were so drunk. We only had 2 Smirnoffs, and we were fucking hammered. It was the funniest shit ever. And then we went to the Bangers concert. So that was my first time getting drunk. But my first time getting blackout. Oh my God. Okay, actually, oh my God. I just remembered.
You
okay.
looked over there when you said, oh my God, and I thought there was a huge ass spider
Oh
or
my
something.
God. That'd be so scary. Okay, my first time getting hammered was, remember how I told you at the beginning of this video how I've thrown a lot of parties? I've thrown parties with 300 kids at my house because we have acreage, so in the back, my parents just
That's so fun.
Right? My parents just let me have a bunch of people, and like I said, Trail's really small, so once one person knows about a party, they're all fucking coming. Every person and their mother is coming, and if it's an outside party, you can't really stop people from showing up because there's not a door they go through, so it's just kind of everybody shows up. Anyways, this was one of my Halloween parties. Holy fuck.
Fun.
Some of my oldest best friends, Sophie and Sophie, if you guys are listening to this, I love you and I miss you, but OG homies.
Oh, God.
Right? Literally. Okay, so this is the first. Oh my God, yeah, with Barry. Fuck. Yeah. Okay, so this is the first time that we actually met. This is the first time that I met Sophie Dorman, and me and her were fucking. She took me to the bathroom. I was wearing a bodysuit and I had some devil ears on, and I was wearing a bodysuit, and I just got completely naked. Because, when you're wearing a bodysuit, that's all, you have to do that. Now I just, pull it to the side, but at the time, I just, would strip down completely. And she saw, every inch of my goddamn body. She was taking care of me. She was being amazing. Love you forever for that. But then, so I have these French doors that open from my basement. And when I had this party, it was everybody had to go pee in the basement. So I drank a lot of fucking alcohol. There was a guy that was there that I didn't invite. And I was like, give me your entire Mickey or get the fuck out of my house. I'm not even kidding. I thought I was such a boss babe. It was Malibu. To this day, I cannot drink
Giving
Malibu.
me Regina George.
I was an asshole growing up, yo. I was a fucking dick. I'm not a dick anymore, though. Anyways, so this guy showed up and I was like, give me your entire Mickey or literally go away. And so he did. He gave me the Mickey. I chugged it all. It wasn't one of those full Mickeys. It was one of those smaller Mickeys that are in Malibu.
It's so weird when you first start drinking how you can chug how hard alcohol.
Right?
Yeah.
Mental illness? I don't know. Anyways, so I chugged this entire Mickey, and this was before Sophie took me to the bathroom. So now I'm leaving the bathroom with Sophie, and I'm feeling ill as fuck. I'm uh-oh. The tummy is turning. Really not a good time. So I'm walking outside. when you feel your mouth start watering and you're kind of okay, something is, something's happening here. I literally opened these French doors and projectile fucking vomited everywhere. My mother peeks down the stairs and she's like, Alexis, get the hose. So I got the hose and I like sprayed it off. But I was just like, fuck me. And then after that, I like went to bed. And everybody was still at my house. And I was the host in my bed. Like, how lame is that? So that was my first time getting blackout. It was fucking, yeah, it was rough. It was interesting. It hurt me a lot. What was yours, babes?
Mine was on my S trip. So if you guys don't know what S trip is, it's this huge trip for high schools across Canada.
Yeah.
And it's only for the graduating classes. Mm-hmm. And someone from your grade would have to set it up for you at your school, for your school. And basically, so when I went, they have a couple different weeks throughout school. They have a couple different locations, but the one that I went to was around 5,000 grade 12s that had just graduated. It was
That's
like
a fuck fest and a half.
Three hotels that were like aligned like this, that they had rented out, and like it was insane.
That's so fun.
It was so fun. I met so many cool people on there, but yeah, my first time getting blackout was actually the first night of that. So I got blackout the first night, and the whole trip I had people coming up to me being like, telling me about things that like happened the first night, and I had no idea who these people were or these experiences. Like one guy came up to me and he was like, hey, do you remember like we were the ones that like were having the hotel cart races together. So like apparently we had like hotel cart races with like the luggage carts where like
God,
me
fun.
And one of my girlfriends were like sitting on it, and then we had like two guys like racing us and like doing races with it.
That's
like,
iconic.
And then like can't recollect any of that day. But the whole trip had people coming up to me about it. Yeah,
you little icon. Baddest bitch over here. Let's go. Yeah. That's fucking amazing. I love that.
Okay.
No, oh, hilarious.
Last question.
This is our last one, okay?
Have you ever done a hard drug?
No. I've literally never in my entire life. So, in my family, like, not my main families, like mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, like any of that, there's no addiction. But, like, in the history of my family, there is addiction. So, I've always been really terrified of trying a hard drug because I have an addictive personality as it is. Like, whether it's my phone or vape or, like, I get infatuated with things very easily. And so I've just always wanted to steer clear of it. And so many people are like, well, then how do you stay up at like 5 a.m. at parties? And I'm like, I don't know. I just have this energy that I've had ever since I was little, and it's just always been there. And I'm also just somebody who gets like sad really easily. So I don't even want to like do Molly and then like not in like
ruin the rest of your life. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what if I never could be happy again? So it's just something that I just don't even want to dabble in. I'm like, weed is the most I'll do, and that's it. Because I'm like, like smoking weed makes me chill. I'm such a high-strung person all the time. So like, weed is the hardest I've ever done. It's not even a hard drug, but whatever. What about you, babes?
Yeah, I've never done a hard drug either. I heard cocaine is just like Red Bulls, and I drink a lot of Red Bulls.
She does.
It's like,
she's a Red Bull addict.
Our
fridge is full of them.
Different selection too.
True. She's got all the fun ones.
Same with Molly. I'm too afraid of it because I heard it releases all of your what's it called?
Dopamine. Because you like use all your dopamine.
No, I think
to be
dopamine
happy.
is the one that releases a sad chemical. I could be wrong.
No, I think dopamine is the one where you're like super happy and you're like,
oh, okay.
Woo.
Anyway, so it releases all your dopamine, and then your body can't produce it on itself really anymore after that, and you can't get to that level of happiness.
Yeah.
So I'm too afraid of that. I don't even like weed.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. Yeah.
Red Bull's the most I'll do.
Red Bull is her drug. It might be serotonin, it might not be dopamine. It's either one of the two. I don't know which one it is, but it's like some kind of chemical that
I think it's serotonin.
Yeah, okay, maybe that's what it is. But it's like, it's some kind of chemical that your body just sucks it up so fast in such a short amount of time. We should.
Tristan, don't make us sound dumb.
Yeah, Tristan, help us. Put like on the screen over our faces like serotonin or dopamine, whatever the actual one is, and do a little wiki thing. I love you. Okay. Holy shitballs. So, now you know our entire life stories. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you so much for listening. And thanks for like getting on a deeper level with us. I hope you guys laughed. I hope you learned a little bit. Always my goal in all of these videos are for you to laugh a little bit, learn a little bit, be inspired just a little bit. Because, I mean, why watch something if it's not helping your life, right? So yeah, I hope you guys always enjoy Abby. This bitch is the fucking shit. Yeah, of course. Like I said, always like and subscribe, ho, because if you ain't, what the fuck you doing? No, I'm just kidding, but No pressure ever. I'm serious. We could have just hang out. Like, DM me on Instagram. We can chill. But I hope you guys had a freaking great day. And I'll talk to you later, bitch.
Bye, guys.
Bye.